Good morning, everyone. Today is November 10th, and it is a gold hybrid in-person day. So welcome to Tuesday, November 10th. First of all, I want to remind everybody that I know we're in hybrid learning, and hybrid learning means that some days you're at home and you don't have direct contact with your teachers. However, that does not mean that you have you stop doing your work, okay? Check on your Google Classrooms every day. It would be great if you stayed on your schedule. So that means do your first period work, first period, do second work, second period work, second period, etc. That's the routines that you build to help be successful. So my suggestion would be stay on your schedule. If you want to sleep in a little bit and you think you can get up and get your work done after that, do that. But again, make a schedule for yourself so that you can get your work done. It's really important to stay on top of that. Otherwise, 40% of your schooling this year will be out the window because Tuesday and Thursday or Wednesday, Friday, whichever days you're home, you're not doing anything. That's 40%. That's not good enough. Okay. So make sure you're staying on top of those things. Veterans Day is tomorrow, the 11th. Okay. So we're going to have a slideshow that I'm going to show during announcements here for Veterans Day, or I'll have a link anyway, so that you could watch that. So make sure you take some extra time. It's really important to watch that video and honor our veterans that way. So spend a little extra time tomorrow on announcements for Veterans Day. I've got some interesting facts about Veterans Day because this is Veterans Day week. Normally we have this big celebration for Veterans Day and invite veterans in. We've always had a great turnout for veterans, and I feel so bad that we can't recognize those veterans here at school with the Special Assembly. So keep those guys in your thoughts as we talk about Veterans Day this week. So Veterans Day is held in honor of all those who served in the United States Armed Forces. It's different than Memorial Day, which honors those who died while serving. So this is a all veterans celebration day on the 11th. So if you see a veteran or a soldier on Veterans Day, be sure to thank them personally for their service. And that's really, what we want our veterans to feel is, a sense of appreciation for the sacrifice they and their family made. A little bit of history about Veterans Day. It was at 11 o'clock in the morning on November 11th, 1918. So 102 years ago now, that a temporary peace, or armistice as they called it, was signed, and the fighting for World War I came to an end. A year later, President Woodrow Wilson, announced that November 11th would be called Armistice Day in the United States. They called World War I the war to end all wars. That's what they called it. So they were celebrating the end of that war, thinking that war would come to an end after that terrible World War. Clearly, here we are 102 years later, and war has not come to an end, unfortunately. In 1954, Congress decided to change the day from Armistice Day to Veterans Day because they wanted to honor the veterans of all wars, including World War II and the Korean War. So it expanded from just a celebration to end World War I to honoring all veterans, because now we had other wars that veterans were in, and we wanted to make sure everybody was recognized. So that's why we celebrate Veterans Day on November 11th. We will have a moment of silence here at school tomorrow at 11. If you're home and you're doing a virtual class as a distance learner, or even if you're not, you might take a minute to think about the veterans tomorrow at 11. So have a great day, everybody. We'll talk more about Veterans Day tomorrow.